And we're recording.
What up?
Look, I remembered my laptop.
You did.
And I don't have to look at the computer.
No, we're always going to be looking off. So get used to that.
Yeah.
But Andy's over there.
And Chris is right over there.
So that's where I'm going to look at her so it's not weird since we're in the same room. What up?
What up? I'm just trying to get my lighting right.
Yeah.
I'm a little shadowy.
You know, you can open some of these blinds.
I think that's going to help. I think it's more about me sitting.
Should we get you? I've got an influencer ring light.
No, I'm okay. This is good. I'm okay.
Right.
No, because then you can always see the rings and their pupils, and it's like, I know what you're doing.
Your eyes don't magically light up like that.
How do I get this thing to stop moving? There we go.
There you go. Damn it. At least I did mine before we started. Oh, man.
How's it going, brother?
Fucking, it's about to get real musty, I have a feeling.
Nah.
Yeah.
What do we usually do at this part?
Normally we're already talking. It's a little weirder this way. But also we could just edit in. We could just come in later.
Well, you know.
Than we normally do.
This is fine.
I think so.
I think this is funny.
Is it? I think if we have to say it's funny, it's probably. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have to say you're cool.
I think it's hilarious, everything you're saying. And Automan's just walking around back there with those little click clacks.
I know. What's he doing?
Looking at stuff. Yeah, we were going to pot at my place, and then I decided not to.
Yeah, because you have to print stuff.
I have to print stuff
and
here.
Much like a grandma or someone way older than you, you don't have a printer. Who has
a printer?
I have a printer.
Yeah, you're like one of 5 people.
I'm like the pig. Having a printer now is like having a pickup truck.
Excuse me, Jimmy FedEx.
Like you have to.
Fucking, I have a printer and a scanner.
It's Gary Kinko. I'm old school. I remember when you used to have to go there to print stuff. I guess you still do. I don't.
I still do.
Because I threw down $150 on a scanner, printer, fax.
I need to use a printer once every 5 months.
Well,
may as well just use yours.
Might as well. We get to see each other.
Yeah.
I use this, it's more. I use the scanner more than anything now.
Taking pictures of your butt.
They're just scanning it.
Yeah.
Just, pictures are so like anyone can do that. Where's the effort?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I sat on something.
And didn't break it.
Well, I hovered.
Oh. No.
You only have to break one before you realize I should have hovered.
I shouldn't sit on the scanner.
You shouldn't. They are not for adults.
No.
But yeah, no, I use the scanner a lot because you have to like sign documents.
I use DocuSign.
Some people do, some people don't. Like some guy asked me for a W-9, which means I have to download one of those and then
you can fill it all out digitally on DocuSign.
Yeah. But then
I'm all green, Chris.
You're all green?
I'm all green.
Says the girl driving the Jeep Patriot.
Okay, mister, I can afford a Tesla. Jesus Christ. It's like doing a podcast with the Monopoly man. Fucking just running around with his bags of cash. Just rubbing them in your face.
No, I mean, there are other gas-powered cars in that price range that I get it. You're being safe. You like to feel above
everyone else.
It's like a tank.
Yeah.
Like a very
and just emotionally and morally, I feel above everyone.
Oh, no. That resonates. That's just not a word. It resonates.
Resonates.
You can ruminate and you can resonate. I don't think you can reminate.
Remoulade?
Marmalade.
Yeah.
Really? You like a marmalade?
I don't. I don't know why I said that. I don't like cut fruit.
People are just sending us marmalades.
Oh, don't do that.
Do people still send, what are they, fruit cakes?
I mean, probably. There's like Harry and David do that. They do like jams and jellies and stuff.
Who's Harry and who's David?
They're like a popular gift basket company.
Oh, okay.
Like Omaha Steaks.
I just thought they were.
But for jellies and jams.
I just thought they were a couple of your friends.
Do you know what the difference is between jelly and jam?
I can't jam this dick inside, or I can't jelly this dick inside your ass.
Don't say my ass.
Well, that's the joke. I can't jelly a dick into an ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun when Mark tells that joke to strangers. And you're like, guess we're gonna.
I heard that joke on Bar Rescue. One of the waitresses at Twin Peaks said that to someone.
They left it in.
Yeah, and they were just like, "Oh no," or I think it was Undercover Boss or something.
Oh, that's like on BDMs this season, where the girl brings out the dildo shot thing.
Oh yeah, that is a polarizing.
That is like it worked really well with the half gay crowd.
What was it? What's its name? Like Kevin or something?
Or Steve. I think it was Steve.
Yeah, you want to party with Steve?
You want to party with Steve, and even the gay guy was because there was just a gaggle of like premenopausal women that were out. And
oh yeah, and they were like filthy dirty, making jokes to each other. And then when the penis, and it's like a pink plastic penis, it's not like lifelike.
Yeah, but you're supposed to fill it with liquor and
then you do a shot out of the end of it. And these women saw it and they were like, "This is too far."
Well,
and it's like, grow up.
The best part was the gay guy was like, I'm pretty good at reading rooms, and I don't think they're gonna dig this. and Tasha was like, "No, they're gonna totally dig it. Trust me." And he's like, "I'm not."
Yeah, she's bad at getting the vibe on everybody.
Yeah, she didn't. They did. Did you see the reunion show? They put out a reunion show.
I have not watched that yet.
A Zoomunion. It was via Zoom.
Oh.
She doesn't come.
Oh.
She doesn't log in for that. She leaves a message
for the whole reunion.
The whole reunion. She just leaves like, "Hi everybody. Sorry I didn't." But basically, she just was like, "I don't want to relive some very dark times of my life where I was." She also got, I guess she got lit up on the boards, on the message boards and stuff for being
so fucking horrible.
Yeah, she was not good to either her ex, although she seems to like dudes that are awful as well. Because like the things these dudes were saying to her were also appalling.
Yeah, very true.
I mean, just because,
Look, this fits perfectly over the little boop. That's so fun.
And you can't even see it on the camera. Anyway,
look at this.
Look at that. Boop. Look at that. As if it was made.
Wow. Isn't that something?
This video pod really adds something, doesn't it?
Whole new element, Chris.
I think next I'm going to get a camera to actually just have a 2-shot.
No, you don't need to do that.
Well, I think this is weird. Or maybe just, I don't know. You don't think we need to do that?
Yeah, well, you're going to edit those and you're going to realize we don't need this. You're signing up for like a 5-hour project.
Yeah, I know. But fucking
once a week, 5 hours?
I don't. No.
We can barely find time for the one.
I know. We moved this 8 times.
Yeah. Well, that's usually the MO.
Yeah, that's funny. Because I remember I called mom and dad, and they go, "What'd you do today?" And I was like, "Oh well, Andy moved the pod till tomorrow." And Dad goes, "Shocker."
We were on the phone yesterday. I was like, I'm gonna call Chris. He also didn't have much of a voice yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think I'm gonna push the pod to tomorrow just because like I'm tired. I don't have a voice, and like I have all this shit I want to get done. And Dad was like, "Whatever."
Yeah, but also, listen, we have a lot of fun doing this, but it is very taxing on the mind and soul to just sit here for an hour and like
be on
and come up with stuff because we don't rehearse.
Do you know how hard this bit was? 10 days I worked on that. I kept bringing drinks over here and seeing what cat fit on this little knob.
Is that what you were doing?
Yeah.
I thought you were just stealing my loose change. Oh.
I mean, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Well, welcome back.
Welcome back. Sorry, this bubble water gets me burpy.
It's the 1 Millionth podcast. I'm Chris Porter.
I'm Andy Porter.
We call her Burpee for short. This is we are siblings.
Yep.
We are sitting catty corner from each other.
Yeah, because my lighting's bad.
Over there.
He's right there.
And yeah, this is our pot. We're Scott and Carol's kids.
We sure are.
We're very demanding, Scott, especially about when and where we do this podcast.
Yeah, no kidding.
By the way, to those of you out there that are a little upset with us due to the lack of consistency, fucking sorry.
Yeah, suck it.
We got a lot of shit going.
It's the holidays. We're busy. We're working women.
Yeah, and we're this is farm to table. No
Yeah.
one's helping us out with this.
Yeah.
She edits the audio, and then I edit the video, which is easier. Which also I could just edit the video and then just send you. Well, no, because you got to pull it off then. Anyway, how was your weekend?
Are you gonna tell the people what happened to your face?
Oh, with the nose?
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost a fight to a breathe right strip. Yeah,
You gotta moisturize.
I do. Well, so apparently I snore. And I've been sharing my bed with someone, and
His name's Dave,
his name's Dave, and
but he gets all the free hot chicken he wants.
he does. But man, are his fingers spicy?
Ooh.
So what was I saying?
You share a bed with someone and you
I
snore.
share a bed with someone, and I snore. So to kind of remedy that, I got some breathe right strips, and the first stage I was like, hey, they worked. And then I was triumphantly taking it off, and I was a little aggressive,
Not a good idea.
and I lost a little of the nose there. So, but it looks like I fought
A little bit.
a little bit.
Our friend Aubrey. Happy birthday today, Aubrey.
Happy birthday, Obs.
One time we were on a trip and she put on 2 breathe right strips and she took them off the next morning and managed to give herself 2 black
Did
eyes.
you put them on top of each other?
Layered.
Layered.
Yeah.
And they just fucking ripped the capillaries? Or something?
Yeah. Well, I also think like through the course of the night, it just pulled everything.
Yeah.
So it was like the slowest punch in the face.
They are hit and miss.
I love breathe right strips, but you got to stay lubed up or else.
Or else you lose a chunk
Scab.
of your nose.
Yeah.
You look like you work security at some weird Irish bar.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what happened.
That's what happened to his face.
Yeah. Right there.
Huh.
So how was your weekend?
My weekend was great. What did I do?
Actually, last couple weekends. Because did we do one last week? I don't think we did.
Last weekend, I flew to Nashville. It wasn't super exciting.
Oh yeah, you had to go back and finish the show.
So I flew back. I flew to Nashville last Saturday. I was there through the whole week.
Which, what a shit day to fly somewhere. That kind of just fucks the whole weekend.
It was my cheapest option.
Well,
Otherwise,
yeah.
I was going to spend like an extra $300. And I'm
sure.
like, I'll just take that Sunday. I went to the Opry Mills Outlet Mall.
Oh yes, where the
Which is-
Grand Ole Opry actually is now.
It is. And it used to be a theme park called Opryland
Oh,
that
okay.
they demolished to put in a luxury outlet mall. And the townspeople of Nashville were like, the fuck?
Oh, they didn't like it.
No, they did not like
But
that.
also, if they would have frequented Opryland more,
Frequented.
lemon, roads.
Rudes.
Had they gone more, maybe they wouldn't have closed down. You know, they don't just close down amusement parks because they're doing so well.
Well, it's owned by the same guy, I guess, Gaylord Opry
Well,
Land.
you get named Gaylord, you probably want to take some vengeance out on the town.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're like,
you
oh,
do.
you're having fun? Well, fuck you, because junior high.
Yeah.
Who's the British cigarette now, you dicks?
Yeah. So went there and I took an Uber and I was so hungover because when I landed in Nashville, my friend who lives there convinced me to go out.
Yeah.
And I had been upgraded on my flight from Dallas to Nashville.
So
and
you
I
came in
took it.
hot.
I came in hot. She was like, come on out. And I was like, okay, fuck it. And I went out for an hour and I woke up feeling horrible the next morning.
Did you have to shoot that first day?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but I was like, I'm going to use this day to go to this outlet mall and do some Christmas shopping. And so I got an Uber and we are getting off on the exit. And I'd been in the area many times previously. And I'm like, the mall's right there. Why the hell is it still saying 12 minutes till I get to the destination? And I'm like, and I look closer to GPS. I'm like, oh, the traffic.
Oh,
And every last parking spot was taken. You could see from like half a mile away. And you're like,
no.
oh no.
It's like the Royals parade.
Oh God, it was terrible. So I had him drop me off at Rainforest Cafe, had a couple cocktails,
There you go.
and then I braved them
Can
all.
we hold on? Pause. What kind of cocktails did you have at the Rainforest Cafe?
Well, Chris, the two very old ladies sitting next to me were having a cocktail that was vodka and strawberry lemonade with
Okay.
muddled strawberries in it.
Okay. And what was the Rainforest name for it?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, they didn't. This wasn't like a signature
Tropical
drink.
Tito's Tornado or something. I don't know, but I was there for 3 rainstorms. It was awesome. Peruse the gift shop.
And
Expensive. You can get a bag of rocks for $9.99.
where are these rocks from?
I have a picture.
Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah, they're like the kinds of rocks you see at the zoo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hold on, where is it?
Like the ones that play music.
Bag of rocks. $9.99.
Oh, so you pick them. You can pick them.
Bag of rocks, y'all. Look at that. Yeah, you get to pick your rocks and your bag. So I guess that's really what you're paying for.
Oh, is the selection, the customization of it.
Yeah. You know, for all those rock collectors and your family.
Well, don't forget.
Where are you going? Ugh. Oh, yeah.
Don't forget this. The original bag of rocks.
Sand in a glass bottle.
Sand in a glass, jar of sand. Andy made this for me fucking
In like 1993, probably.
30 years ago. And it's the first thing she ever gave me. And I'm pretty sure you made this as well.
I did.
And it goes.
God, I was so good at those lanyard bead things.
And I've had it ever since.
You can tell, but look at its musty hair.
Yeah.
Ugh. Looks like you've been using it to dust for the last 30 years.
Oh, it does not feel good. It doesn't feel like I've been dusting with it for 30 years.
Feels like Dave's spicy fingers.
Fucking gross. Oh, let's sleep.
Oh man. So yeah, did the outlet mall. I wore very poor choice of shoes. Yes, look at him dance. Anyway, it was a wild experience.
You wore a poor choice of shoes. How is that?
Well, my tennis shoes that I had were still locked in my coworker's hotel room, and he had left
Oh, okay.
for the day, and I didn't even realize he was back in town yet. So I just wore some flats that I had, and I walked like 4 miles in this fucking mall. It was a tough one.
Man.
But yeah. After that, went back to my hotel, watched that Meet Me in the Bathroom documentary about the Strokes and LCD Sound System, which is so good.
Why is it about both of them? Were they close?
It's about the New York music scene from like 99 to then, and yes, they were all close.
Oh, very nice.
And the yes, did I say them?
No.
They were also
No, you did not.
Ugh. That's woof.
No. Zibba, yeah. Still my favorite Destiny's Child song.
Yeah, it's a great one.
Yeah. First one, right out the gate.
Right out of the
Just
gate.
came
That's
out
when there was
hot.
5 of them.
There
No,
were
there's
4. There were 4. And then those 2 went away. 1 came back. Not 1.
It was Kelly and Beyonce for sure. And then Michelle
2
came
other
in later.
And Michelle came in later.
I remember I stole, you had that CD single in your minivan and I stole
it
it.
just kept disappearing.
That and your Blackstreet No Diggity single as well.
Yeah, although I think I got suckered into buying the whole CD with Blackstreet. I've been talking about that on stage lately about how,
You're taking it straight back to Blackstreet.
just like that early 2000s, late 90s, like buying a full CD was just such a crapshoot. Because normally it was like 2 good songs and the rest was not just not great. It was fucking awful.
Luckily for me, my taste in music at that time was like NSYNC, Britney, Christina, and they were making the hottest albums of all time.
Yeah. No,
so that ruled. Me,
bought
I just like belonged to the basement with Roller Coaster Tycoon and next Tina's Come On Over. Come on, baby. Making people fly off a roller coaster and die. So sick.
Oh, yeah. I used to love
The
Anything where you
Sims.
can build something and then other people play it was always great. There was a computer game back in the day called Stunts, and it was a race car game. And what you would do is you'd build a hill, and then at the top of the hill, the road would turn, but then you'd put just a random ramp just past the turn, and so you just jump. And as you got over the top, you'd be like, "You motherfucker!" And you're just like, "Yeah, you're gonna have to start over."
Did you ever play? You never played The Sims?
No, I played The Sims later on. I played it like on an iPad or something. I played the original Sim City.
Yeah, I recall that. I would be downstairs just playing The Sims, and you could lock people in rooms with no windows or doors and just watch them die. And then they would have a little tombstone there. It wasn't just me.
You just put them in the hole.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then they piss and shit themselves, and they can't stand the stank. And they die.
How old were you?
12, 13.
Is it also what happened to the Tamagotchi?
I fucking hated that thing.
You wanted it so much.
I did, and then it was like, feed me, perp me, wipe my ass, and I was like, ugh.
Just like that kid you gave up.
Not for me.
So
not my ministry.
How's the gas station going?
You know what? I love my hair looks great. Gas station has not been touched in a while because I bought the BioShock trilogy.
And how is that? I've never played any of the BioShocks.
It's good. It's a little spooky.
Okay.
Is
it like a single person shooter kind of thing? Okay.
Yes. It's called an FPS, Chris, a first person shooter. That's what it's called. In the gaming
that's
world.
confusing because that could also be frames per second, also in the gaming world. So.
Well, it's been fun. I'm gonna go get in the tub with the toaster.
Don't use the Smeg one. That's mine. Speaking of which, if you're looking for a last minute Christmas gift,
I'm not.
Okay. Looking at the people from the pod.
We're allowed to ask for gifts.
I mean, we can ask. They're not going to send them to us. But also, remember Jacob Tots gave us that giant bottle of sour beer? We need to figure out a time when I can bring that to a party so other people can drink it.
Yeah. Cool. What was I talking about?
Xtina playing
Sims.
Mm-hmm. BioShock.
Yes. It's a little spooky.
Mm-hmm.
I finished the first one last night.
So it's as scary as Resident Evil?
I think it's no, I don't think
that game will scare the living fucking shit. Like it's a lot of like surprise, but it's the only game where I was like, God damn it. Okay. Okay.
This one's not that bad. Like you can hear them coming, but sometimes they jump out at you. But the second one, it like made all the upgrades to the game that you wanted from the first one.
Oh, good.
And it like you start out with this huge drill hand. It rules.
Why do you have a drill hand? Is there a backstory? Is it like an Edward Scissorhands kind of situation?
You want to collect this like rare fluid called Adam, ADAM, and you can exchange that in for like more powers.
Okay.
And stuff like that, and like upgrades. And you have to harvest these little girls who are the ones who have all the Adam, but they're protected by these things called Big Daddies. And there are these big, your face, there are these big machine, like, it looks like a Jacques Cousteau suit, but like evil.
But pedophilic, I got you.
But he's like just the protector.
Okay.
And so you have to kill the Big Daddy, decide to rescue or harvest a little girl. I always harvest them to get more Adam that way.
Sure. Yeah.
But now you finish game one.
You fight Chris Hansen.
Yeah.
Okay.
You finish game one in a Big Daddy suit, and that's how you start the second game. And that's where you have a big drill hand.
I'm not in. I'm not in.
It sounds way more sexual than it is. You're like in an underwater world. It's crazy.
So you gave me the GTA trilogy for Switch. Thank you very much for that. Haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, right, because you bought yourself an Xbox.
Well, there's also
you have been doing a treat yourself 2022.
Yes. Yeah, it's been pretty great.
Bought an extra printer, money bags. Got a bedroom printer.
Yeah, I did. I'm starting walking out here to scan things.
to print my map quests.
Yeah, I did. I bought the new Xbox, which was nice. And then I bought a new guitar, a new old guitar, because I wanted one. And it wasn't much more expensive than the Xbox. So,
You just burped. It's fine.
that's fine. But yeah, I got this. It's called a lawsuit Takamine.
Why is that called that?
Because they got sued because of this guitar, because they basically just ripped off Guild, which is another guitar maker.
Mm.
So they also ripped off Martin on another guitar. But so this is one of the ones where they ripped off Guild. I played one at Zach's house.
You know, it's so funny. It's spelled out "take mine," and that's what they did. Did you get my joke? I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, but it's not spelled take mine. It's with an A, so it's so take a mine. There you go, take a mine.
Oh, I see where you're saying the A is.
Yeah. So I found one on Reverb for like $600. So
What's Reverb?
it's a shop. It's like an online gear store that like mom and pop stores use to sell stuff.
Oh.
So this actually came from some shop in Seattle.
Huh.
Yeah. And they shipped it to me, and I thought it would come in a case, and it did not. They just fucking
raw dog the mail.
They just stuffed the shit out of this box and fucking it made it.
Well, that's lucky.
Yeah, thank goodness. So
what's that crack in the side?
Shut up.
Kidding.
Shut up.
Do you want to try this drink?
I thought we were waiting until stories.
Oh yeah, that's right. I just kind of meant like later.
I don't think you know how I am about trying. What's in it?
I'm not telling you until we have it.
Okay, so that was so Saturday, Sunday you got too drunk. Monday.
What did I? No, Saturday. What did I do?
No, we're talking about we got to Nashville.
Oh yeah, I was hungover, went shopping, and blah blah blah, and then worked all week. Show wrapped.
Congrats.
Thank you. It was a beast. And then I flew back to LA on Thursday. Took the LA exit, which fucking I hate so much.
Yeah.
Not a good time. And then I got in a Tesla where
For those of you who don't know, LA exit is at LAX. You can't catch an Uber at the terminal. You have to hop on a shuttle and then go to a satellite parking lot to catch an Uber.
Yeah. And that shuttle was jam-packed.
I think they wait for them to get as packed as they can.
Oh my God, it was so packed. So yeah. And then also like I had 2 months of luggage stuff and a dog.
And once you get to the parking lot,
like you can't even pre-call the car.
Okay.
You can't even call the car until you like are in. They're like are so strict about the service area where you can call your Uber.
Oh, okay.
You have to like cross the threshold into the LA exit parking lot.
Yeah, and answer questions 3.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And so
how long did it take you total, just for because we have a lot of Los Angeles listeners, from
15 minutes.
15 minutes from the time you got to the lot or from the time you got on the show?
On the shuttle.
Oh, it's not bad.
It's not bad. It's just like
stressful. It's
stressful. It's a lot of stuff to do. And then not being able to call a car until you get there. But what was annoying, like that wasn't even the worst part. I chose an Uber Comfort because I have my conversation preferences set to quiet. I want it to be quiet. I don't want to talk.
Yeah.
We don't need to talk.
There's nothing
I'm
to talk
giving
about.
you the out to not talk.
Yeah.
And this bitch talked the whole fucking ride home. Not only did she talk the entire ride home, she didn't help me put my bags in the car.
Yep.
She just sat in there, hit unlock, and I was like, yep, okay, this is not a good sign.
For sure.
And so, yeah, talked the entire 40-minute drive home.
It's rough.
Yeah, but luckily I could just ask her, like, I could just prod her to keep talking about herself.
Yeah.
Because she was like telling me about all these reality shows that she was on. And I was like, that's cool. Tell me more about that. And then she'd like take phone calls from her friends. She'd be like, where are you at? She was like, I'm almost there. I'm dropping this girl off. Just give me 5 minutes. And I'm like, can I get out now?
So this weekend, so you got home Thursday. What'd you do Friday?
Friday, I went with Aubrey to a event for her talent manager, like a Christmas event.
Oh, nice.
And then Saturday, I went to.
Was that fun?
Yeah, it is exactly what it sounded like it would be.
A lot of people going, how'd you meet him? Oh, yeah, what's he done for you?
Yeah, and then like other people talking about their star meters on IMDb. And I was like, this is what you guys talk about? Fucking kill yourself.
I don't even know what that is.
It's your IMDb rating, like how many times you're clicked on IMDb.
Oh.
And I'm like, y'all are day players.
Oh, fucking, they offer. That must be why they keep sending me notices that I owe them stars.
Stop it. You don't owe them stars.
I say I'm not famous. That's how unfamous I am. Is that I owe, like, I'm behind. I owe them stars. That's how not famous. Comedy's hard.
Yeah,
Comedy's hard, especially in the afternoon.
Yeah, and then Saturday I went to Matt's girlfriend's holiday party.
Okay.
Where someone brought a bag of illegal fireworks as their white elephant gift, which I thought was genius.
Hilarious.
Yes.
How do you know they're illegal? They just came loose?
Yeah, they were just loose in a 7-Eleven bag.
They're called flat cats.
No, you can't have fireworks in California.
Oh, so when I think illegal fireworks, I think like someone made them. No,
yeah, it was a pipe bomb.
No, all fireworks are fucking illegal.
Yeah, no, this
That's
is not like someone made a dry ice bomb or something.
I used to know a guy that, I mean, I still know him, and I'm sure he still does. He just doesn't live here anymore. I knew a guy that made fireworks at home. They were like sparklers and shit like that. They were like stuff you bring it, and like it would be his gift to your kid for their party. And yeah,
is it one of our uncles?
No.
Okay.
I made you a fountain.
I would stand back though.
I would stand back. I don't. It's the first time.
It's got a 3-foot fuse for a reason. Yeah.
So yeah, and then Saturday you came over and we watched KUMU.
Yeah, watched that, and then I had to go to that party, which was really fun. Had a blast, met some new people.
And also the border war is not what it used to be because Missouri sucks.
Yeah, Missouri does suck. It's awesome.
They do.
It's love to see it.
And they're gonna suck for a long time.
Yeah.
Because they're in the SEC.
You stupid bitches. Fucking.
They were really dumb about it. Hey, let's go to a fucking conference where we'll never be relevant and we'll never recruit well.
And now your players look like they work the night shift at Quick Trip.
Yeah, although KU now has a white guy that looks like he works at Hot Topic, like now.
It's okay. We love Hot Topic.
Did you know he was the guy that like was in for like 2 plays, and we're like, who the fuck is this guy?
Oh, I was like, he's 33 years old.
Yeah, and he was also wearing Pollard's number.
Have you seen? Oh my God, I saw it on Twitter today. This football player is 12 years old. Oh my God, I hope this wasn't just like a fleeting thing that I saw on Twitter and now I'll never see it again.
I'm singing just to keep things moving along.
I know. I saw this morning and it was like, what? Yes, I found him. This kid is 12 years old. He's a running back. Wish I could find like just the straight up picture. But look at this kid.
Well, just share your screen.
Oh.
So everyone can see it.
Oh. Hold on. How do I pause this? Okay. Share. Screen. Host disabled participant sharing.
Damn it. Hold on. More.
Ba-ba-do beep boo to keep it moving along. Da da da. This kid, he has a mustache. Like he's an old child.
Hold on.
Hurry up.
That's it. I gotta figure out I've never had to do this. Hold on.
Go to preferences.
Okay.
Video.
Meeting.
You gotta go to share screen.
Hold on. Oh yeah.
And there should be a thing that says allow people to share their screen.
Now try.
There we go. Share. Look at this fucking kid.
What?
Look at this guy.
Fucking that. If that 58-year-old is not 12, there's no way. There's no way.
He's already losing hair.
Yeah. Dude. What?
Yeah, look at this kid. Half sleeve tattoo, 12-year-old.
There's no way.
There's no way. But man.
Yo, I got this birth certificate maker. I say I'm 12 now. I'm going to rule the NFL.
There's a use for a printer. Fake documents. Genius.
Who says I'm not?
Yeah, and then yesterday Tyler had a Botox party. I didn't get Botox because I just got it done in Nashville. But I stopped by, said hi to everybody, and then went to Belinda's for cookie making, which I showed up late at 1:30, and Sandra still didn't get there till 3.
How do you end up that late?
Time is not a thing for her.
I've never understood we'll be there at 1, 2 hours later. You're like in the 80s, they would have sent out a team to look for you. Like, that's some shit you can't do.
Yeah, it's crazy. And like I said, the night before, she was like, I want to be there at 11.
Yeah. Oh, I went to group 1 on Saturday.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, so that being said, only 3 kinds of cookies were made, so I didn't take any.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
I went to Costco today and they had the sea salt caramels in.
Oh, yeah, you're set.
So I'm good. Well, I did like a little run where I went from, I did 3 nights in Indianapolis, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday drove up to Chicago.
Fun.
And got to perform downtown.
The Windy Apple.
The Windy Apple. And I'll tell you what, I hadn't been downtown in quite some time. And I fell back in love with Chicago. That town fucks.
I haven't been in probably 25 years.
Yeah. I don't think I'd been downtown proper, other than like going to the park and seeing the Bean and all that shit. I don't think I'd been downtown in quite some time, and could have had more fun. It's a very clean downtown. It's pretty. I stayed right on Michigan Avenue on the south side.
South side.
Of said Michigan Avenue. Stayed at the big ass Hilton.
Is that what they call it?
It's what they used to call it. It's what I call it.
Isn't it called like the White something?
No, it's called the Hilton Chicago now.
Oh, it wasn't called the White something? It was when I went with Mom and Dad.
Might have been. But the funny thing was, it was right next to the Essex Hotel, which is the hotel that Mom and I had to stay at when we went there in junior high for my class trip, which is now owned by La Meridian, and I'm sure is a very nice hotel.
Yeah.
However, at the time, it was owned by Gary No Ridian and folks. Anyway, it was very awful when Mom and I stayed there. It was scary. And
did you have to use like an actual key to get into the room?
I mean, I'm sure we did. I mean, it was also 1993, so I'm sure that was the way it was at most hotels.
Birth here.
And but yeah, it was just kind of a weird moment where because I was outside smoking weed and I looked over, I was like, oh, yeah, that's it. That's right where we stayed. And now coming up on 30 fucking years ago, because I turned 44 a couple weekends ago. What up? But no, Chicago was amazing. Walked into the Billy Goat, which is made famous in the Saturday Night Live sketch, Cheeseburger, Cheeseburger, Cheeseburger.
Palmer House, that's where I stayed. That's the Hilton I stayed at with Mom and Dad.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Pepsi, no Coke.
But we walked in, and I immediately got recognized, which was a super cool moment.
That's awesome.
They're like, "You're not by the staff, but by someone." They were like, "Fucking Chris Porter." I was like, "Yeah." They're like, and I was really needing people to show up to these shows, and they're like, "We fucking love you. We see you whenever you're in Tempe." And I was like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "Oh, we're just here on vacation." I was like, "I got a show tonight." They're like, "We're on our way to the airport." I'm like, but no, it was cool. Had a cheeseburger, and yeah, shop Michigan Avenue. Got a pair of UGG boots,
We love it.
and yeah, because I needed boots that for winter because I play in winter places, like Buffalo and just places that
You know those winter places, the Arctic,
the Arctic. I do play Alaska sometimes.
Greenland,
I play Greenland. I've been known to play
Saskatchewan.
the North Pole. I played
Yeah.
there quite a bit.
Yeah.
I've actually performed in a place called North Pole. It's
Well.
not the North Pole, and it's all dressed up like Christmas, and it's a very depressing, sad place. But yeah, so anyway, the Adidas's were not holding up to they needed
The temps.
I needed waterproof shoes, and the waterproof Adidas's looked like just something an IT guy would wear. So these they don't, other than the fact that they say UGG, have an UGG embossed on them, they just look like boots. But
yeah, they look like great boots.
They feel like I'm wearing a blanket.
Yeah, they're nice. Well, that's why I wore them sockless through all of college. And boy, did those things stink. I wore them. I wore them to every class. Rain, snow, everything. Those things reek. I still have them.
Like an old Asian market. Like one that had been left abandoned.
It's like someone put a dirty diaper in a vent. Christopher, I think it's Pilk time.
I don't have milk.
I have milk.
Is this Perrier and milk?
No, it's Pepsi and milk.
No.
Yes, we're trying it.
No.
Yes.
Fucking gross.
This is okay.
Is this a challenge?
No.
I feel like you brought this up. Did we talk about this?
Maybe.
I don't. This already makes me. I have to work out later. Well, here, let's. There's Andy. Can actually show her doing it. Anyway, this is. Well, almost ruined it. This is my lawsuit talk meeting. Pretty great. Anyway, Pepsi and milk. Fucking gross.
So this is something people are doing on TikTok. It's called dirty soda.
Weren't people eating Tide Pods on TikTok?
No, that was just for funsies, Chris. Get real. But the new holiday Pepsi ad is Lindsay Lohan drinking Pilk.
First off, I thought we had a pact not to do things that Lindsay Lohan did anymore.
Well, sue me.
Did we? I'm still mad that I saw that Christmas movie.
Oh yeah, we never talked about that.
Oh, we never did.
We both watched the Lindsay Lohan Christmas movie.
I had to watch it because a friend of mine was hanging out, quote unquote, with a younger lady, and her and her friend wanted to watch the fucking Lindsay Lohan Christmas movie where Lindsay Lohan has amnesia, which I'm pretty sure is called Lohamnesia Christmas. And I thought we were going to watch it and make fun of it. And so I started making jokes like, hey, looks like one of the things she forgot is how to act because it's awful. And they didn't find it funny. And so I left. And that looks terrible.
Oh, come on. It's just like think of it like a root beer, like a Pepsi float that is melted. Cheers.
Why is mine worse than yours?
Happy Pilka days.
Look at mine compared to hers.
Actually pretty good.
It's not good. Still tastes like Pepsi.
What I don't like is the chunks. You don't taste the chunks, but you can look at that separation.
Fucking gross. Fucking the things we do for this goddamn podcast. Oy. What did we come to? I'm 44 years old. It's a fucking Tuesday afternoon, and I'm sitting here
having pilks
on the internet for strangers. I need a fucking. Yeah. Oh, no.
I love it.
How are you? Fucking gross. It tastes like someone poured milk in your Pepsi.
Yeah, that's making my tummy upset.
Yeah. It's like a virgin Irish car bomb.
Oh, man.
Well, guess what? Lindsay Lohan did another thing that's awful.
Chris, what's your vote on Pilk? Thumbs up or thumbs down? I'd give it a thumbs up.
Gross.
Somebody pilk me.
Make it thick. I want to milk.
Love to get pilked.
Oh, fucking gross. What have we done? Burping up like a weird gravy.
Don't say gravy. Ugh.
You felt it, didn't you?
A little bit.
Ugh.
A little bit.
Fucking don't try it. Don't.
Do we have? Oh yeah, look at him go.
Oh, he's not doing it.
Do we have listener mail?
We do have a few listener mails. Where are we?
48.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, anyway, thanks to everyone that came out to Chicago and Indianapolis. Had a great time. Chicago's an amazing town, and I hope to make it back. Yes, listener mail is on my iPad, which is.
Do you guys see Chris's iPad? When you spot it, say iPad.
It was behind me.
iPad, iPad.
Let's see here. Listener
Oh.
mail time. We got someone sent us just a story, and we might get to that. This one's from Josh. Friday.
Josh. Ooh.
Subject Friday Late Show Indy. Hey, Chris, Andy. Well, sorry. Nope, that was wrong. Hey, Andy, Chris, and Otto. Chris, my wife and I saw you at the Late Show Friday, and it was just the break I needed. You were hilarious as always. I was standing at the wall during your set. I hope you didn't even notice, but just in case, I had done about 8 hours of driving that day. I have the ass of a moss-covered 2x4, and the chairs in the storage closet sucked. I played the small room at the Indianapolis Helium. It seats like 50 people, very intimate. Sold most of them out. But yeah, it was very tiny, but we did refer to it as the closet. Anyway, one of the things I forgot to mention during the merch purchase was that my 10-year-old son said recently that he wished that he could get COVID so he could eat his vegetables without having to taste them. Your feature was also great. That was Jen Sturger. Question for both of you. Andy, could Andy produce one of your specials and would it benefit the both of you in some way? That's a different kind of, you don't really produce.
They could.
Yeah, she could produce like the back scenes and yeah, she could do it.
We could do it.
Yeah.
I know how to make a story.
Yeah.
And there's only one of you.
Yeah, if there was, Andy's more than welcome to do anything she wants on my specials.
Thanks.
Except for
nudity.
What?
Next time I'm going nude. Streaking across your stage.
Just do it behind me. Question for oh no, there it is.
I'm running through the aisles. I'm stepping over people.
If Andy and I did a good special together, it would benefit both of us. To answer your question, Josh. Otto, I hope you get a good boy and belly scratch on my behalf.
Oh, good boy. You're a good boy. Yeah, man. Here you go, bud.
What's happening?
There you go, Bubs, from Josh. Oh, now he wants some more. Now he wants some more.
Bring him on camera.
Come here, bud. Come here, bud. Come here. Come here.
Classic Otto. There he is. He's Otto Man.
He's Otto. All right.
What else?
Well, story time.
The Pilk is separating. It is so gross. Oh, that's in my stomach. Oh, I'm gonna feel unwell.
Oh, you drank way too much of that.
I liked it.
What up, Portheads, talent receivers, and double fucks? Chris Porter here to remind you to keep yourself all trimmed up down there this holiday season using a lawnmower from Manscaped.com. Go to Manscaped.com and enter in the promo code 1millionthpod. You get 20% off your entire order and free shipping.
Oh man.
Oh,
Are you going first or am I going
you gotta
first?
go first.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Did you lose your stories?
No, I didn't lose it, but it seems like it might have it's stuck behind a paywall. But okay. So there's a woman in South Florida. Have you ever had
There's
Easy
a
Mac?
bunch of women in South Florida.
Have you ever had Easy Mac?
Oh yeah, I lived on it for a little
You
bit.
ever done the Velveeta shells and cheese one?
Yeah,
Same instructions.
called. Oh, okay, mine were different, but yeah, I get it.
Same instructions.
Yeah.
3.5 minutes in the microwave.
Yeah.
You've got the little packet,
For sure.
you know. and
Oh,
then
I have had those. I call them my sad meals.
yes, they are sad meals.
They're
Well-
like, they taste really good, and then you realize it's like 1,400 milligrams of sodium or something.
It's so much. Yeah, that's talk about something that makes your stomach upset immediately.
Yeah. Well, also, there's nothing more sad than being an adult and opening the cheese packet and spreading it over your dinner.
I know, I did have some of those when I was in Nashville.
But you were in a hotel.
I know,
It-
but it was sad.
I was at home.
Well, this woman, Amanda Ramirez, she got the Velveeta microwavable shells and cheese, and she wouldn't have bought it if she had known the truth about the microwave time. She is suing. She's proposing a class action lawsuit where she is the lead plaintiff, and it's filed in a U.S. District Court in Miami, and she's seeking more than $5 million in damages
Jesus.
on behalf of hoodwink customers, saying that it doesn't actually take 3.5 minutes because it says ready in 3.5 minutes on the thing. Ow.
Yeah.
I slept on my neck wrong and I just like pinched it. It says ready in 3.5 minutes, but that doesn't include the prep time of taking the plastic off the lid and putting in the cheese packet.
So you're at 4:15.
Not even. But yeah, she's suing.
Let me tell you
She
something.
wants her 45 seconds back.
If you're having Velveeta mac and cheese for dinner, you got 45 seconds. You got 45 minutes. You're not doing anything.
She sounds like a woman on the go.
And get some fucking Go-Gurt, you dumb bitch.
Yeah. Oh, and there's the adding in the water as well. That's another step. So yeah, we're looking at 45 seconds at max.
She'll get 50 grand because they don't want to deal with it.
That'd be so awesome.
Because also it'll cost them 50 grand in lawyer fees.
There's also another person who's, well, they just let TGI Fridays off the hook in a class action lawsuit that claims that the TGI Fridays branded mozzarella stick snack is misleading because it does not have mozzarella inside. It's only cheddar.
I mean, I don't know if that, you can't sue over that.
It's false advertising.
Also, the sun is moved, and that would explain. It's coming through like the little holes in my blinds. So that's what's happening.
With the Rudolph situation.
Speaking of which, saw Violent Night, 100% in.
Oh, great.
It was super funny, that's my kind of horror.
I tried to convince Tyler to go see it last night because we were at the Grove, which, by the way, for the first time ever, I saw the snow at the Grove.
Yeah.
Which is just bubbles.
Yeah.
It's just small packets of bubbles.
That makes sense.
It looks like snowflakes.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler was so mad they were in his hair.
So there was someone asked on Reddit.
Oh, that was the grossest burp.
Real pilky, isn't it?
Next time we're doing the Sprite challenge and see who burps the loudest. That video.
Did you send me that?
Yeah. We'll share the video. But it's this girl, that's this Australian or British girl doing the Sprite challenge, and it's so funny. What are you doing?
I thought you were gonna show it.
Oh no, I just made a note.
So someone on Reddit said, "What is something us women do that baffles you?" And here's what some people said.
Yes.
My wife likes to do this silent whisper thing where she doesn't want the kids to know what she's saying. She mouths words, but she exaggerates the movement of her mouth to the point where I don't know what the heck she's saying. It always ends in frustration for both of us, but she keeps doing it. When she asks you what she should eat, I name 5 things, and she says she's not in the mood for any of it. Then why did you ask me in the first place? Hold on. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Decorative pillows. A bed for 2 people needs 8 pillows. Why? The couch seats 4, so it gets 12 pillows. Guests come over, move the pillows. Cleaning, move, straighten pillow, and fluff the pillows. Complain pillows aren't correct shade. Buy new pillows. Keep old pillows. Arrange pillows old and new. It's like a Dr. Seuss book of pillows.
That one was funny.
That is funny.
The rest of them were kind of like Jeff Foxworthy bits.
Yeah, I mean, it's all like stuff, pretty. I'm not saying it's like really hilarious stuff, but it's just.
Oh God, my Pilk looks so gross.
Fucking.
Look at this.
So bad.
Looks like river sediment. Oh man, I don't think that there's a problem with decorative pillows.
Sometimes it's fucking ridiculous. Like I have too many pillows, but they're all functional. Like I just don't want to get rid of them. Also, people like different kinds of pillows, so I like to have them all around.
Apparently, I have 3 decorative pillows on my bed.
Oh, you go to Mark's house. It's
a real pillow city.
It's fucking 4 rows of pillows before you get to functional pillows.
That's like 24 pillows.
You can make a fort of pillows.
That's like 12 pillows.
Yeah. But yeah, well, that was fun.
That was fun.
It's the Pilk, isn't it?
It's the Pilk.
It's fucking getting you, isn't it?
Just a little bit.
You drank way too much of it. Am I going to see it Papa later?
No, I'm going to Aubrey's birthday dinner.
Oh, man. That's, this seems like a way a mom got her kid to drink milk.
I think you're supposed to stir it.
You'd have to. But also, what's going to stir it in your stomach other than the vomit?
My acid.
It's fucking so gross. Anyway. I'll be, depending on when this comes out. Actually, you know what? I'm off. I'll be at Dallas New Year's Eve or Fort Worth. I'm not even sure. That's how little I give a shit at this point. I've been on the road for too long. But then I'm taking half of January off, and then Buffalo, and then somewhere else. So we'll figure it out.
Probably another dimension based by like the light on your face.
Right? I need to get out of here before I just disappear. But yeah, you can find all my dates. As soon as I update them at chrisportercomedy.com. As always, you can find the pod at 1 millionth pod on Instagram, and you can find Andy at Andy Port on Instagram and at Andy Porter on Twitter.
And you can find Chris at Instagram and Twitter at I am Chris Porter. And you can find the pod on Twitter at the number 1 and the words million pod.
And as always, this has been the motherfucking 1 million podcast. I'm Chris Porter.
I'm Andy Porter.
Fuck you.
Come on by. Wow, it's way better when we're in person.
Yeah.
I gotta barf.